Most of you know about the fact that I live in the city of Charlotte, North Carolina, and the fact that Iryna Zarutska, I don't know why I'm having a hard time with her last name, a sweet 23-year-old girl that her family came from Kyiv, Ukraine to escape the war, and come to America, land of the free. And what I didn't understand is that Eastern Europe, transportation is no big deal. Everybody commutes on public transit. No big deal. Now, the thing about Charlotte, North Carolina's Lynx Rail is some problems I'd like to talk about. You can hear this in my voice, guys. I'm still trying to get well. Iryna simply got on the rail like she always does. She's not a prejudiced lady. So she walks in and basically everybody that's sitting there is safe to her. Why not? Why can't you go on a public transit in the city of Charlotte on a Lynx rail and just feel safe? Nothing's going to happen. And that's the way she felt. I presume that she was riding the Lynx rail for some time. You have to understand that in Eastern Europe, riding public transportation is basically normal. And she saw it normal here. Now, for one thing, DeCarlos Brown Jr., I'd like to ask Lynx Rail, what was he doing on there to start off with? What was he doing? I'd like to know. How does he just get on the train and sit down and not even bought a ticket to get on? Why didn't security walk through to check people like they always do? But then again, like I said, what they do is they'll do it at each stop. They'll go to a different car, and they just didn't go to this car. Now, I like the fact that now CATS, Charlotte Area Transit Systems, what they're going to try to do is you have to have a ticket even to board, to even get on. DeCarlos Brown Jr. is just, everybody says he's a thug, he's this, he's that. He's a troubled man, a very troubled man with schizophrenia and I dare say antisocial personality disorder too. Yeah, this guy's a career criminal and that is his life. Why he did what he did still kind of perplexes everybody. He told his sister that something inside of him had him do it. But then again, in a lot of these videos, you can hear him say, I got that white girl, I got that white girl. Now, like I said, in Iryna, I did tear up, I really did. A sweet girl with a big heart, had a lot of friends. She was going to be going to get her to be a veterinarian assistant. A beautiful girl, a beautiful spirit, and it's taken by DeCarlos Brown Jr. because he decides he's going to stab her in the neck and kill her. Now, as I said, I'm sorry, Charlotte Area Transit Systems, but this is on you. Everybody's trying to blame the mayor. They're trying to blame weak government. No, it's on Charlotte Area Transit Systems. It's on you. You're the one that screwed up. You know, the local news interviewed people, and the females were like, I don't even know if I'm going to use it anymore. You know, and one girl, very attractive girl, said, you know, when I got off, a guy was following me. So I hate to say it, but I'm really believing that the Lynx rail, and it's the blue line, and it's a light rail. I've been on it many times. I don't believe that it's safe for females anymore. I don't. And if I was a female, I would do something else. I would find another way of doing it. Charlotte Area Transit Systems should be ashamed of themselves. Very ashamed of themselves. And they are the ones that should correct it. So I'm going to go ahead and end this vlog, and I need to take a shower in a little bit. I got my dishes washed, though. So Iryna Zarutska, I'm just going to say Iryna. She's now buried. She had her funeral here in the United States, which I found interesting. And you know, you got to understand, these girls come over here from Ukraine and Russia and other countries because in the United States, you can be what you want to be. You can. You know, it's the land of the free. It's a place where you can get an education. It's a place where you can grow and be a human being that's happy to live in the United States. Iryna, you will not be forgotten. Thanks.